Okay, here is the second sketchbook from 2004-2005. Both this one and the last one are labeled as such, which means I probably didn't have anything concrete in them that dated them, except that I knew that this language exists. And I wrote this language during my sophomore year of high school. I actually used it at one point to take notes in my chemistry class. And so I can kind of date, like, I know that this happened at the very least late in my sophomore year, but I think I had some work from there, so this is supposing that it's for my junior and senior years in high school. All right, let's take a look. Oh, goodness. Oh, geez. I did not know I still had this. Oh, man. Okay, so this is... Yeah, this is a drawing from an old friend. A kid that I knew in my last 2 years of high school. So this is definitely from my junior year, because he was a year older than me and he graduated. So he was, he was a lovely, lovely person who was one of the first people that took interest in my art and like helped me along with things and did some really beautiful pieces. So that's, wow. I had forgotten about that. That's really exciting. I did not remember that I still had this drawing. Yeah. Oh, that makes me a teeny bit emotional because I didn't remember I still had that. So we're going to continue to see this a little bit, unfortunately, is the indication that I've torn pieces out. So I do have a big vat of those that they might be in. I love swords. I still draw a lot of swords. Oh, this is a troll from Warcraft. Warcraft 3, because World of Warcraft didn't exist yet. I am, in fact, old enough that World of Warcraft was a fun new thing at one point for me. Yeah, this is definitely Warcraft influenced. I think that's a sword spinning around, maybe. Maybe a dual saber of some kind. Got a skeleton holding on to a sword. Looks like a rune blade. So, inspired by Frostmourne, I am certain. This is, again, going to be the character from the last sketchbook that is one of the characters in my book. And yeah, this is the like really ornamental version of the language that I wrote. But most of the time, it's just written like this. I don't know that I can off-the-cuff read it anymore. I do have places where I can translate it, fortunately. Same character. You know, arms locked in position, holding this massive blade, because that would make sense. But again, like, you have to make drawings like this that don't make a lot of sense, that you look at, you know, 20 years later and you make fun of, because that's what was necessary. You know, you have to lay the groundwork. You're not going to nail things the first time. It's just not how it works. So please don't hear me mocking my old drawings as self-deprecation or as a lack of encouragement for you if you're only drawing, you know, if you are drawing at this level right now. There's nothing wrong with drawing at this level. Oh my goodness, look how much it's smudged. This sketchbook is so old. Same character. Goodness, wow. That almost looks like something else has happened there. That's, yeah, what, interesting. But he's standing on the edge of the cliffs, and this is actually, yeah, again, this makes me so nostalgic, because there's a quote that goes along with this that I will actually have in a video, not on this channel, on a different one here soon, that you might get to see. This is, I actually know where these swords are, these swords that were drawn here. They are in another location that I might go through just like 20 years of drawing swords at some point. It's a close-up on the same character's face. The anatomy of the face is getting a lot better. We still have some kind of funky stuff. The scar, funky things with the eyes. Of course, good emo hair, which is pretty much how my hair looked back then. Same character, working on getting things to function a little bit better. Oh, little guys. These remind me of the kodama from Princess Mononoke. Same character again. A mysterious cave in a bottle with things written on it. Don't remember what it says. Nope. Can't read it anymore. It's kind of funny to look at sketchbooks like this and like, why was this page skipped? And then this one has a creepy skull and a turtle beetle thing. Huh. Same character again. We all had our OCs, right? Like, everyone pretty much listening. I would love to hear about your original characters in the comments down below. That would be wonderful, because I feel like we all had them, right? Like, most of us as artists, we built characters into a world at some point when we were younger. I like this demon guy. He actually came out well, especially considering my skill level at, 17 and 18. I remember this. I was kind of excited to draw it, and then I was using a dip pen, and it bled, and so I just abandoned it. Don't give up. You never know when you're going to get cool things, because, when mistakes happen like that. Just a cool little dragon thing. And this looks like, I was going to say this is dip pen, but it's not. I don't think it can be. This is probably just a fine point Sharpie. I don't know, just lots of chaos. Kind of fun. This might make a good thumbnail for the video. And then nothing. Yep, and there's the quote that was on the other one that will be in another video here soon. Yeah. Same character, just, done with dip pen. Who knows? Looks like it's probably a song, so I'm gonna go ahead and shift. It's cool, kind of a totem from like Warcraft or something like that. That's not me. I don't know who did it, but I can tell by the marks that that's not how I draw. It wasn't drawn at an angle. Yeah, I don't know why. I can't tell you exactly why, but I know that's not me. These would be little demon-y things. I've continued to do stuff like that all the way till now. Yeah. More language stuff, but just very, very little. Most of the big things are pulled out of this. This was for perpetual motion devices, I think. We did a lot of engineering work when I was in high school as well. This is working on my signature because, of course, like when you're in high school, when you're first starting off with art, you really start doing things that involve your signature. It's really important. More language-based stuff. I can go back on the last couple, just because why not? But yeah, language-based stuff. I can't read it. I can read pieces of it still, but I can't read all. I can't read it just by looking at it. I used to be able to take notes in it, to just go. Well, that is my sketchbook that is the two sketchbooks from 2004 and 2005. This one made me really nostalgic. There's a lot of stuff in here. Some that probably didn't show up because it might have not been 100% appropriate. There's nothing crazy, but just things that I don't want to do anything that would trigger anybody in any detrimental capacity. There's also like names and phone numbers of students and friends that I had when I was young. And unfortunately, even one from an old friend of mine who passed away. Like his phone number and his name is at the end of this. But that's an interesting thing. I haven't run into that yet with my old sketchbooks. But yeah, didn't really mean to end this one on a somber tone, but that's kind of life. So yeah, thanks for coming along. Thanks for listening. Sorry if this brought you down a little bit. I didn't intend for that, but I think it's important to be authentic. It's important to just lay it out there and be like, this is life. This is what it is. This sketchbook is cool, and it has things that make me nostalgic and excited, and it also has things that make me very terribly sad. And yeah, art is a beautiful thing for capturing life and for keeping records. So as always, thank you for listening. Have a good one, y'all. See you soon.